If you've watched my other videos before, this one may feel a little different, and that's intentional. In the past, I've done quick moving lifestyle videos, and I've received wonderful buyers, those that value the area and take their decisions very seriously. What I've been observing lately is that not only is the market shifting, but also the marketing of this area shifting. There's a lot of highly produced, incredible, entertaining content out there. In fact, I've used some of those techniques myself. With higher produced videos, there's more editing, and there is a place for that, but there's also a time where we need more clarity. What I'd like to focus on going forward, with the occasional fun lifestyle videos. When people are ready to make decisions, especially at high price points, it's more important than ever to cut through the noise. And that's when the quality of the advisement becomes more important than the entertainment. In the beginning, it makes sense. You want to see everything, absorb everything, learn everything there is to know about a particular area. But when you get close to a decision, sometimes that information overload can actually work against you. It can make you feel indecisive, unsure. Sometimes you might have the confidence in the wrong information, or you may actually be missing information that is important for you to know in your particular situation. At that stage, my role is to help you make sense of what you already have, and then also help you fill in any important missing gaps. One way I like to explain my role as an advisor is that you are the pilot. I am the air traffic controller. You tell me where you want to go, and my job is to help you navigate to that destination safely and effectively, having a higher level view of the market, of the area, of the process, of having experiences, seeing potential pitfalls, seeing opportunities. That is my job, to present that to you, and then you can make the decisions on where you want to navigate to next based on the information I give you. And of course, if there is a course change, that is okay too. My role is, again, to help you navigate to that new destination in a safe and effective manner. So my job is not to fly the plane for you, but to be there to help you navigate. And a couple ways I do that is when a buyer is ready to put in an offer on a home, for example, I have looked through the eyes of a seller. If I was the listing agent of that home that my buyer is interested in, I would do a deep dive on the market trends, the comparable market analysis. How are they positioning their home on the market? What strategy might they be using based on all the information that I'm able to ascertain through different methods? For example, have they priced the home right at perceived market value where the comps are supporting, where the market seems to support? Or did they price it aspirationally, slightly over, leaving room for negotiation? Or did they use an event-like pricing strategy? So, for example, did they price it under market value for a quick sale, or to try to create an event-like auction environment to get the price up? Or did they miss the mark entirely and overprice because the market stats do not appear to support the price that they went out? And then if so, what do we do with all those scenarios? Those distinctions matter, and you can have similar homes and priced differently or using different strategies, and they can perform very differently based on the strategy that they use. By you having that information, it helps reduce the stress out of the situation. It takes out some of the guesswork. It will remove some of the emotion from it, because now we're working with real life data, with insights of a particular seller as far as what strategy are they most likely employing and how to best position your offer to get the results that you want, which is ultimately that home at price, terms, and timing that are acceptable to you. This information will tell you when to pull back, when to hold firm, or when to move swiftly and confidently when the opportunity is real. On the seller side, when I'm representing a seller, well, there's a saying in the industry, if you can see through John Doe's eyes, you can see why John Doe buys. So not only do we have market data, we also have to manage the buyer perception of your home's position in the market. So for sellers, if you're looking to put your home on the market, it's less about creating really big excitement, although we do want that, but we have to make sure that you're positioned correctly. It's important for us to understand through the buyer's eyes, what is it that's creating hesitancy? what is attracting them to move swiftly and quickly on a purchase offer. And this information allows us to position your home on the market correctly from day one, so we are not chasing the market. Remember, positioning matters above creating just excitement. Momentum matters, impressions matter, and of course, what the market will support matters. And that is why you'll see more conversations like this, less production and more conversations. I will still share lifestyle videos. So if that's what you're here for, stay. And if you're close to making a decision, that's where my role really kicks in. My role is to help you with clarity, timing, and helping you make decisions that are more grounded and focused. And regardless of where you are at right now, my job is to help you make clear, well-informed decisions, especially when markets and conditions change. And in this industry, it's always changing.